Hi, welcome to the live stream, everyone. So my name's Jabeen, and I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael. And in this live stream, Raphael's going to come through, and according to who's listening, he's going to give appropriate messages, do clearings as well. Just share whatever is relevant in this moment. Yes, I'm going to let him come through and speak. I would like you to know that there are many messages I have, and what I would like to share is at the moment is a time of extreme chaos, extreme in one way or another bloodshed, but not literally, but in the way that people are really at each other's throats in one way or another. Because there are many people who are purging many things, and it is making everyone feel a bit worse for wear. And for some people, they are prone to outbursts of rage and even violence. What I will say is do not be disturbed by any of this, because a lot of it can be counteracted by going within and feeling into your own essence and getting to the root of what is going on for you, which will automatically protect you from other people's outbursts. Because when you are on top of your own inner processes, you are automatically, vibrationally protected from certain energies. What I will say is at the moment is not really the time for making new friends, for trying to form new alliances, because everyone is purging. But it is a good time for going inwards. It is a good time for nourishing yourself. But it is also not a good time for seeking out new forms of nourishment, because everyone is overstretched at the moment. Absolutely everyone. What I would like you to know is that there are many messages I can give you, but what I will say is that there is no such thing as being able to give you messages to cover absolutely everything going on. But what I will do is give you an overview, and then through this, you can go deeper within and get a sense of everything else. What I will say to you is that when you are in the light, you are automatically feeling a lot coming up within. And this is helping you to recognize what is out of balance. It is helping you to see clearly what is going on within you, what you are still purging, whether it is from this life or other lives. What I will say is that there is clearly a distinction between what you purge from this life and other lives. But in another way, there is no separation at all. You are literally living all these lives in one go. Because the way it works is when something has not been fully purged, processed from other lives, it is still there in your vibration. And so you are reliving it internally, which will then make you relive it externally. So, what I will say is everything you are purging from other lives is still there in this life. It is vibrationally active, so there will be an expression of it in this life. What I would like you to know is that some of you are reliving past lives of poverty. Some of you are reliving past lives of feeling got at by others. Some of you are reliving past lives of not being understood, seen, and heard for who you are. But whatever you are reliving, it can be cleared at this time, fully and permanently. I also would like to share that there is a distinction between going inwards and simply being with yourself. Because sometimes you are with yourself, but you are not going inwards. You are not actually going into the places that need attention. You are perhaps giving yourself time, but it is on a superficial level. You are not going deeper, like spending time with a friend and not really talking about anything of substance and being superficial. It is the same with yourself and your relationship with yourself, that you can either go deep or stay on the surface. So I would like to point out that some of you are not going deeper, and those of you who are finding that as a result there is a lot of chaos, and so you quickly come out of that state to avoid the chaos. I would like to share with all of you a technique now that will help you. And what I will say is this technique is very old. It is an ancient practice. What I will say is that when you go within and you find chaos, what you must immediately do is make sure you locate it in the body, so you are not projecting anything onto it with your mind. You are not making up stories around it. And once you locate it in your body, be very present and be with the physical sensation, not the emotional energy. Put your attention onto the physical entirely. And then, when you are fully immersed in the physical sensation, keep going deeper and deeper with your awareness into it until the sensation fully dissolves, changes, transforms, becomes something else, and then stay with it for as long as you can. It does not need to be hours, but just for some time, and you will notice a change in your emotional energy afterwards. Even doing this for a few minutes a day will be extremely helpful. I also would like to share that because some of you are not really fully recovered yet from emotional abuse from others and other things that have traumatized you, sometimes I say, be careful who you interact with, because people are able to trigger you into certain emotional responses that then make your energy worse. What I will say is be with yourself and go inwards. Go to people who help you do this. Spend time with friends who help you deepen your connection to yourself. But do not engage in outer activities that mean you have to be using more superficial energy to engage, because it will take from your inner work, and it may actually ignite core life issues that make you feel worse. I have a few more messages to give you. One of them is that there is a lot of emotional energy around, and this emotional energy does bring certain outcomes, from relationships breaking down to people just exploding in fits of rages. There are going to be people who will die at this time. And what I will say about this is those who will go will be those who are ready. There will be people who have sudden outbursts of rages and may even be sectioned. I would like you to know that it is a time when a lot will happen, even more than has happened recently. People will really be feeling quite wound up inside, and people who cannot really get the support they need or go within will have explosions. Very few people will stay balanced at this time, and what I will say is be prepared for this. For those of you who work with people as practitioners, it is perhaps best to keep your workload very small and find other ways of supporting people. I also would like to share that there are many core life issues which are coming up to be cleared, and it is good to be with these, to go inwards and be with whatever is coming up and allow it to clear, particularly by focusing on the physical sensation. I would like to do some work on all of you now, and then I will share more messages. What I would like to clear for all of you are not past lives like I often do, but actually everything you are going through in this moment. What I would like you to do is be present and grounded in your body, and I will work on you for a few moments. I am going to do a clearing for core life issues which are activated. I will say one thing that many of you are feeling a bit fed up at the moment, a bit got at, a bit tired of life, that there is a lot going on in all of you. So I will do this now. May the light that is within you and around you fully support this process. And I would like to ask that in this moment that core life issues are cleared, particularly feelings that you may have of not feeling very supported in life, or feeling able to go forwards easily, feeling scapegoated, feeling unable to express who you are in the world, feelings of being got at by others, blamed, criticized, but feelings of being neglected, and finally, feelings of not being able to fully be there for others because of struggles you have. So, feelings that arise from not being able to serve as you would like to because of your own problems. I would like all of this to be cleared in all directions of space and time, all realms, all parts of you, and the place where this started to be cleared. There will be many angels who will come to do this. For a lot of you, there has been neglect that has resulted in you feeling a certain way about yourself and then being unable to fully express who you are in the world. And for others, it is more that there has been some form of abuse. And for one or two of you, it is something else altogether. It is something that you have carried for a long time around and somehow not being able to be seen and heard because you are not able to fully be in your own energy, that you quickly go into other people's energy, a lack of being grounded in your own body, perhaps being overly concerned about the welfare of others over your own. So, this will all be worked on from the root. I would like you to know that there are more messages that I have, and I would like to share with you that the week ahead will be a mixture of things. There will be people who will be able to go forwards easily, and others who will struggle. But it really will be a clearer week in one way, because I see that you will all be going inwards and doing what you need to. What I will say is those of you who are able to really make a difference in the lives of others, I would encourage you to be there for people, but in a way that does not take from you. I also would like to share that many of the people you may end up supporting will also give back to you as well. So do not be concerned. We see that everything will work out in the long run for all of you when it comes to giving your time and energy to others and receiving in kind. And the reason I know this is because all karma is being balanced at the moment. So occasionally you need to be careful how much you give to someone. But on the whole, you will find that there will be a good exchange that occurs. Finally, I will say that do not ever worry about being shortchanged, because when you are feeling shortchanged, you will attract it. But when you are feeling well inside, I do see there will be balance in life, because something really has changed in life, and life favours perfect balance at the moment, because there is so much light around. So everyone generally will be treated fairly if they know within that they will attract this. I hope this makes sense, that because energies have changed on Earth, everything is very balanced at the moment and fair. And you will notice this even in the justice system, that people will not be able to get away with things, and things will be balanced. And in the same way, people who are unfairly accused will also be treated fairly. Something will turn around. I would like to reassure all of you that life is changing for the better. I have one more message, and that is to share with you a message from a particular angel who would like you to know that life is very good at the moment on one level and very bad on another. And this angel is saying, stay with what is good and use positive energy you have to go inwards and clear what is not good. And as you do this within, your outer life will reflect this back to you. That is all. Hmm. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this live stream. And yeah, thank you for listening. And yeah, please share this with anyone who you feel may benefit from it. And if anyone wishes to support this live stream and the channel and the videos we produce, there's a donate button in the description below. And if you follow that link, you can donate if you wanted to. And yeah, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and pressing the notifications to be notified about live streams and videos. Yeah, have a lovely week. Thank you.